There is one hidden muscle that is affected in your Bell's palsy that rarely anyone talks about, and this muscle is called as digastric. This can limit and impact your tongue movements and can trigger synkinesis with your tongue movements. In this video, I am going to talk about how it has an impact on your facial movements and how to reduce the strain falling on this muscle that can trigger synkinesis on your face. So make sure to watch this video till the end. Let's begin. Friends, before we dive into this video, one quick request. Please subscribe to our channel. Your subscriber count matters us a lot and gives us a lot of motivation to create more and more encouraging videos for you guys. We work hard to help you recover from your facial disorders. And Bell's palsy and synkinesis is something that we are committed to help you get better at it. And that's why, to enable us to create more and more educational video for you, it's very important that our channel grows. And that's why, please support us by just clicking on that subscribe button and press that bell icon so that you can get notification every time we upload a new video. Let's get back to the video. Friends, when we usually discuss about Bell's palsy or synkinesis, we highly focus on the muscles that are responsible for your expression, like eye muscle, smile muscle, sad expression muscle, pucker muscle, forehead muscle. But there is one hidden muscle which is at the base of your neck, and this muscle also gets paralyzed. But you don't realize it because there are other muscles supporting this region and do not impact your chewing capability. However, this posterior belly of digastric muscle is super important when it comes to Bell's palsy recovery, because it is supplied by your facial nerve and it gets weak whenever you get Bell's palsy. To understand how this muscle have an impact on your jaw or face, let's understand the position of this muscle and how does this muscle function. So, digastric muscle has two parts, or you can say there are two variants of this particular muscle. One part is not supplied by your facial nerve. This is called as the anterior belly or front belly of the digastric muscle. It's actually supplied by your trigeminal nerve, which is absolutely intact in your Bell's palsy. But the posterior belly or the back side or the back belly of the digastric muscle is supplied by your facial nerve. Because in Bell's palsy, this particular muscle, the posterior belly of digastric muscle, gets dysfunctional because of the facial nerve paralysis. This muscle usually gets paralyzed, but it doesn't stop working completely like other muscle because the anterior belly or as the front part is still working. But you will definitely see some impact on following functions because of its weakness. Here are those impacts. Impact number one. You might find it difficult, or else you can say that the swallowing coordination feels little different. The digastric muscle helps in lifting the hyoid bone, which is over here and is responsible for your swallowing. Now, if you closely pay attention, you might observe that there is slight difference felt between the right and the left, or else the affected versus the non-affected side in the process of swallowing. Since the posterior belly is also responsible for the upward and the backward movement of the tongue, the weakness of this posterior belly will also change the way your tongue moves. But again, these things are so subtle that it is hardly felt. That's why the movement of the throat might feel clunky or slightly asymmetrical while chewing and swallowing. The second impairment that happens is jaw stability. You might observe that your jaw doesn't open completely, or else the mouth opening feels a little limited or distorted. Since this muscle helps to pull your jaw downwards, when it is weak, the pulling of the jaw is not that efficient as on the normal side. While the stronger muscle like masseter do the heavy lifting job, this muscle also play a role. That's why you might notice slight pull or lack of stability while opening the jaw. You might also observe that your jaw deviates in certain direction whenever you are opening the jaw. Third impairment is tenderness and pain. If this persists for a long period of time, a lot of people experience pain in the base of the neck here, or else you can say at the base of the jaw. This tenderness also feels face more tight and have an impact on the neck region too. But why all these three impairments matter to your recovery? Well, it definitely does matter, because if you are experiencing tension in the jaw or heavy feeling on the face, this can spread towards your neck and the upper back or shoulder region. You might feel a sensation of the fullness on this lower half of the face. It feels heavy, tensed and taut, and sometimes can be very painful. Since this muscle is also linked to your throat and tongue, it has an impact in your chewing, speaking and swallowing. Because your hyoid bone is connected to your tongue and throat muscle, when it gets tired after talking for long periods, you might feel the face on the affected side feels heavy, stiff and feels like you don't want to move it. So what should be done in order to avoid these symptoms? Here are some quick important practices which you can do on your own. Number one is gentle external release. Make sure to take a thumb. Press the thumb on the base of the neck. Place the thumb at the base of the neck and reduce the stiffness that forms in this region. Specifically focus on the area which is at the angle of your jaw, because here is an intersection between your isthmus muscle, your sternocleidomastoid muscle and your digastric muscle. So this area is very sensitive, tender and strong. So massaging this region is very important. The next thing that you should do is you need to avoid snapping of your jaw. Always try to avoid extreme jaw opening or sudden jaw opening. This can trigger jaw instability and can give you a feeling of heaviness and stiffness around the jaw region. Whenever you feel like yawning, keep your hand like this and yawn so that your jaw doesn't open very wide, causing that discomfort. Same thing with your smile. Whenever you're laughing loud like this, your jaw opens down. When it doesn't happen and you instantly just try to pull the jaw down, there might be more spasm here. That's why whenever you're trying to laugh, make sure that you're giving some support to the jaw and avoid wider jaw. But one quick clarification. If you are still feeling pain in the back of the ear or experiencing any kind of clicking sensation at the jaw, then this could be another problem which requires an evaluation, and based on that evaluation a right diagnosis is needed and then only it should be treated. So as a recovery guide, here are the things that you should do. Number one, make small minute jaw movements immediately when you develop Bell's palsy. That doesn't mean that you open your mouth, it's just small action like this. This will keep your digastric muscle free. Second thing, massage the base of the neck and the base of your jaw often. Number three, apply warm compress in this area to keep the muscle relaxed. Number four, whenever you smile or yawn, do a controlled jaw drop and support your jaw so that excess of jaw opening doesn't happen. And number five, do this gulp exercise while stabilizing your hyoid bone. So place your hand like this and then try to swallow air to prevent the unnecessary pull of this muscle. And whenever you feel clicking sound, pain in the jaw or in the back of the ear, don't ignore that and see your doctor immediately. With this, you will be able to work on the most ignored muscle on the face when it comes to Bell's palsy and synkinesis. I hope this video was helpful for you. If yes, make sure to like this video, share this video with your friends and family members, and do not forget to subscribe to HealthQ channel. On that note, I'll end this video here and see you in another video. Thank you.